Kiro is AWS new AI part coding environment that promises to fix the messy part of AI assistant development. Unlike other AI IDs that just generate code from prompts, Kiro focuses on something called spec driven development, turning your ideas into clear plans before writing any code. It is designed to bridge the gap between quick prototyping and building real software. Kiro lets us move beyond vibe coding, where you keep on prompting until something works. Instead, Kiro creates structured plans, break down complex features into manageable tasks, and keeps AI agents focused on your actual goals. This approach helps maintain context across long conversations and big projects, the exact problem most AI coding tools struggle with. My aim is to develop an app, a full fledged app called AI Sakhi, or you can call it AI Companion for women and girls' health, safety, and care, which will help them improve efficiency, understanding, and support within healthcare or life science ecosystem. AI Sakhi is going to be a cloud based intelligent health assistant. Users, generally women and girls, can interact with AI Sakhi to ask health related questions, receive reliable guidance, access relevant health resources, get information in simple and understandable way. It can help girls understand their physical changes during puberty, educate young girls with safety measures of good touch, bad touch, can help women and girls shop for sanitary needs, can also guide women during pregnancy, and much more. To get started, I first created a folder locally in my system. You can take any name. Then I opened it in Kiro. I switched to spec session with autopilot mode turn on. A vibe session is Kiro's take on traditional AI coding, where you just keep on prompting until you get what you want. No structure, just pure iteration. Whereas spec emphasizes on plan first, then build approach. So I made Kiro do everything for me, from setting up the virtual environment to creating the functionality to testing the functions to checking whether it is working fine or not. You will notice that Kiro creates three main files initially. First is your requirement.md file, which contains the detailed requirement with the user stories and acceptance criteria. Second, you have design.md file, which is a complete system design with architecture, component, and correctness properties. Then you have your task.md file, which contains your implementation plan with different tasks and subtasks. This is what a proper application created using Kiro looks like locally. Next step will be to test it using different AWS services by connecting to AWS resources. In order to run our application on our local machine and view it in our browser, we will start with opening at the terminal or command prompt. Once there, I will navigate to my project folder. Then I will create and activate a Python virtual environment. Next is installing the required dependencies. For that, I will be running my requirements.txt file using the partial command pip install -r requirement.txt. Once our requirements are installed, we will have our Flask web framework, Flask multi-language support, Boto 3, and other dependencies required for our application. Next is running the actual application. Our application file is app underscore integrated.py, which is a Python file. Therefore, in order to run that file, I will use the command Python and then the file name, that is Python app underscore integrated.py. After few minutes, we will can see our Flask application is running, and we can open the browser and see and check our application. In order to quit, you can use Control plus C.
Click here to change language. You can select your preferred language.
भाषा हिंदी में बदल दी गई है.
Language changed to English.
What is this app for?
This app provides helpful information and resources to support women's health and well-being. It's here to offer guidance, not to replace professional medical advice. Menstruation is a natural process where the body sheds its lining each month, typically lasting 3 to 7 days. It's a sign that your body is healthy and capable of potentially supporting pregnancy. It's normal for your body to go through changes at different life stages, like during puberty, menstruation, pregnancy, or menopause. Always talk to a healthcare provider if you have concerns about your health. भाषा हिंदी में बदल दी गई है. शरीर में बदलाव कई कारणों से हो सकते हैं, जैसे कि उम्र बढ़ना, हार्मोनल बदलाव, या फिर स्वास्थ्य संबंधी समस्याएं. अगर आप लगातार बदलाव महसूस कर रहे हैं, तो उन्हें समझने के लिए डॉक्टर से सलाह लेना सही रहेगा.
Language changed to English.
It's important to recognize that a good touch is respectful and consensual, while a bad touch is unwanted and can make someone feel unsafe. Always trust your instincts and boundaries.
Can we fear good touch as well as bad touch from someone very close?
It's normal to have mixed feelings about touch, even from someone close. Trust your instincts and communicate your boundaries clearly.
We just saw that our AI Saki application is working fantastically on our local machine. As we opened the application, we saw beautiful AI Saki logo with mother-daughter design and a beautiful welcome message. Language selector was working fine. We had five main modules: puberty education, safety and mental support, menstrual shopping guide, pregnancy guide, and government resources. Each module had different submodules. We tried with different features. Logo display was correct, navigation menu was working fine, language selector was visible and was working fine, even the chat and other support was also working fine. Once we test and are satisfied with our design, we can move ahead to the next step, that is actual deployment. In order to start with, I will log in into my AWS console, create the infrastructure required for the application. I created a single AZ cloud formation templates that reduces infrastructure cost by 50 to 70% compared to multi-AZ deployment. It created my server, S3 buckets, and database required for the application. As of now, I'm not going to use DB, but will be using it once I enhance my application, add more features, customize it using rack, and actually modify it for deployment. I have copied my AI Sakhi application code into my S3 bucket. We can see complete code is available there, and I will be using it. Once our infrastructure is ready, all our required stacks are created, instances running, we are going to start the server or the EC2 instance. And then we will be copying the application from our S3 bucket into it, and we'll be unzipping it because we have stored it or copied it in a zip format. Once done, we will install the required dependencies by running a requirement file as we did while we were testing our system locally. Then we will be running our application server. Once it is up and running, we will go to the application URL and test it. We can see we have both our app integrated.py file, which we will be running, as well as our requirements.txt file. So first we are going to run requirements.txt file. Time to test our application. Let's go to the cloud formation stacks, our main stacks. In the output section, we will have the URL. In clicking it, we can see we are having our application running over here also.
To change language. You can select your preferred language.
भाषा हिंदी में बदल दी गई है.
Language changed to English.
As we were checking our application locally, we can check over here also.
In many schools, childhood is pushed into the margins. Time might seem hard to believe, but right now, 300 million women across the planet are experiencing the same thing, a period. The monthly menstrual cycle that leads to the period is a reality most women on Earth will go through in their lives. But why is this cycle?
We can see it is working fine. So we started with introduction to Kiro, how it is different from other IDE. Then we saw how we can get started with Kiro and develop a fully functional high level application or voice interface in our case, which is integrated with Amazon Bedrock model in background. Once we developed and tested the code in Kiro, we went ahead to test how it actually works and what our application look and feel like. Once ready, it was the time to actually deploy our application and take it from prototype development to deployment. Please like and subscribe to my channel and do share it further if you found it useful. Thank you.